Oh, and Chicago adding another. And who puts themselves in a good position for the rest of the event? We're already seeing a hot start here from OG. Comm strikes first. Immediately off the kickoff, OG get going.
Well, it's not quite the same connection that we saw from comm and noly in the past. All through the Swiss, they were in sync. This time it's comm cleaning up a rebound, but he's been the leading scorer. He scored more than his two teammates combined.
Yeah, very, very interesting here, but you know what? People have their opinions. We have them, the players have them, but OG's letting it all out on the field. Comm with the second goal, back-to-back for OG.
Yeah, power rank this. We haven't seen this side of comm in a long time. Granted, yes, it's an open net, but he's converting more than ever. This is a comm that I think if version 1 had this comm, they'd have won even more, and they wouldn't have had to go to overtime, you know, 80% of the games. Oh, LJ lining one up himself, and he does it with comm waiting for him on the back wall. LJ gets SSG back in it.
LJ's a bad man, and if he gets going, it puts this series in a disarray. He's a huge X factor on the field. OG have to watch out for LJ.
Falls back to hockser. He doesn't have anything to work with, though, and LJ demolished, and that should kill the attack, but jknaps whipped on it. It just bounced right over him, and Chicago makes his former teammate pay.
Oh, the demo smoke right in front of his car. jknaps couldn't see a thing, and the ball bounced right past him.
Oh, hockser had a sitter, and he just couldn't put the shot away. 4 seconds left. hockser can turn on this. jknaps up to meet him. We go to overtime in game 1. Oh, there's a double commit between LJ and Chicago. LJ kind of a panic turn as that ball was near him, and it could be costly. It sure is. That double commit allows jknaps to score the overtime winner.
You see Comm just playing this as high as possible off the ceiling, gives jknaps just a small way, but he was tracking it the entire time. It does come down to some of these off-ball plays that have been the biggest difference maker here. So we take a look at the Mobile 1 high performance replay. Oh. Post touch out. hockser sends this one across. Chicago's gonna get it! And Space Station Gaming pick up the first goal. And as you see, we're missing Stack, so you're gonna be here with me for a little bit. Good touch there from Chicago. Good 50 on the side of jknaps. Comm low boost, banks the shot. jknaps gets a good redirect, and we're all tied up here in game 2. Beautiful setup, great knockdown. We'll see whether or not SSG can pick this one up. I'm hearing that I've got some help with me. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh God, that's a great
I'm
move.
here.
Look,
And
you
so is
see
LJ.
that?
Whoa! I'm looking. He's missed, what, 3? He finally got this one. Yeah, got right through the first defender. Welcome to the lobby, LJ.
God.
Happy to see you here.
SSG privy to it, and they've been making sure to kind of keep this one as close as possible, not giving OG too much room.
Oh.
Chicago, though, picks up his second goal of the game.
I thought Comm would get this because he's sitting back. He sees this pass developing, and he just takes a little too long to get going. Comm is on the ball. jknaps, slight pre-jump back to noly. And LJ was already up to meet him. Space Station starting to get privy to what OG are trying to do, moving the ball between each other in the thirds. It's a great success in game 1. Not so much here in game number 2. Chicago slots another from the same side, this time low.
And this, again, hockser here with the setup, too. Forcing Comm to make that touch, gives it straight to Chicago. And he's been shooting phenomenal here.
hockser was my big question mark, Daz. Like, headed into this entire Space Station series, but he slotted in quite well here in game 2.
Oh, but jknaps gets one. And I agree with you on the statement, but I gotta talk about Naps here. Look at this, gets a touch off the ceiling, tracks it the entire way, and that secondary shot, the defense just was not ready for it.
Space Station will hold here as Chicago slots in a couple of goals, a hat trick actually, a little more than a couple. And Space Station quite alive in this series against OG.
Yes. Oh! Not with that one for the road. Naps
What's up,
got a hat
Napsack?
trick as well. Let's take one more look. Great shot, beautiful redirect. Chicago got a little bit of an assist there as well. Space Station Gaming ultimately will take game 2. Both these teams continue to clash heads. Game 3, series is up to anybody at this point. We're tied 1-1 apiece.
And you talk about Chicago getting involved in the offense. I think the most important thing that does is it relieves the pressure on hockser.
Yeah.
hockser, we've seen him take over a lobby in the past. Again, the Space Station struggles when nobody is executing. It's hard to get that going. So if you can get hockser feeling more comfortable, that puts Space Station in a dangerous position. And tell me, Daz, how comfortable is he?
He's looking very comfortable. He's looking like, look at this. Look at that first touch. Gets the pop and then gets the follow perfectly. Activates the dodge in order to get the double. Very aggressive here is SSG. Comm last back, but not under too much duress. Wait a second. Is that it? Oh, bounced off. Hockser follow. It's in. Hockser picks up the second goal. Space Station Gaming starting to ramp up.
And you saw the bump attempt from Chicago. It forced Comm onto the wall, which is why he wasn't there for that shot. He's completely out of position after that. Space Station warped the rotation. LJ's shot didn't even need to be on target because Hockser was there to punish all 3 players on Space Station, getting involved on that push, and are able to warp OG and break him.
Oh, and Chicago adding another.
That's got some heat. 99 kilometers per hour. And this shot is beautiful. On the nose, full speed at it.
So close. You just feel like OG needed to come away with that one. They had SSG's defense jumping Jorby, but they couldn't convert.
They keep control of the ball, though. It's a good pop. Forces LJ to play the ball high. Noly gets the boost. Comm on the wing. Beating Hockser, bumping Hockser, scoring the goal. OG aren't going so quietly here in game 3.
Took them a little bit of time, but they finally got it through. Look at this bump from noly, taking Hockser out the play. Chicago had to jump because he realized Comm had the shot lined up.
Your Space Station, you got a lot of insurance and plenty of time to stabilize. OG are starting to win those touches, and that's Comm's MO. If you can't beat them, delete them. Comm takes this one, and we're down by 1.
Said toodaloo. Free look after the errant touch from LJ.
LJ on top of it, just one pass too many. And that may do it here at the end. 0-second drill for OG will not happen. Space Station take the lead in the series. They have not, despite now 5 shots on net, maybe a 6th coming. As Hockser wins another touch, puts it in front. Lands on the ball, boostless, useless. 1-0 for Space Station. They couldn't get out.
They couldn't get out, and unfortunately for Comm, that touch went everywhere he didn't want it to go. Right in the net.
It may take a 0-second try. Here's noly up high. Chicago with 56. Feathers and drops it down. Space Station 1 game away from their first top 4. And, well, he has certainly widened my eyes a little bit, and he's found a little bit of his previous season self in this lobby. Oh, no way, that's twice. Oh, dude, Comm. I'm not gonna lie to you, Dad. I'd be so tilted if I were Comm right now. How many times has happened to you? It bumps and the balls just hit right into you, dude. Chicago low and only cut off the high angle, but they're not getting possession. They're getting dusted on the counter. Nobody back for OG. Chicago picks up another goal.
Chicago tries to play the 50 just straight towards Hockser. He ends up picking up the boost, and Hockser sends the ball right back to him.
Everyone else that has been multi-goals, Gen G short up on Rebellion, Space Station, they dropped the game at the start. But since then, it's been easy rolling here in the shop.
And people said, what do you see from SSG that has you so confident? I think it's this. This is what people expected out of Space Station Gaming. But wait a second, Naps able to knock one in. We've seen what happens when OG starts to get good things going late.
Well, LJ hurrying up. And I think, again, kind of looking at the ball and the first attacker.
OG, that would seem like their best chance all game long. Now it's going the other way. We're approaching the final minute. They got to do something here, Jorby.
Yeah, the executive dysfunction has appeared to have been passed to OG. Space Station picked them off again! Chicago, the thief, takes another goal and adds to his total. He's had about, what, 6-7 goals in this series? That ball comes out for free. Noly sitting on the wall is not going to be able to chase it down.
And I mean, you got to give credit to everybody because this has been a full team effort. Again, Chicago
Absolutely.
with another assist. Hockser banks his second goal, and he's got 600 points, a couple saves from him too. He's been all over the field, and it's not like he's alone there. Everybody has been putting in work here on SSG.
Comm takes this one up. That will be the end of the series. Space Station absolutely whoop OG out of the tournament to the semifinal for the first time this season.